What's up, guys? Friday morning, just gotten out into my garage, getting ready to start my training for today. But wanted to hop on as we get closer to the start of Fittest of the Coast in the season. Give you guys some updates on what you can expect this season and what we've got coming up. So hopefully the idea and goal here is to just give you as much information as possible to prepare you for the season, maybe answer any questions you might have. So we're literally 20 days away from the start of this season. This will be our 6th year running Fittest of the Coast. It's just flown by over the last 6 years, and it's been such a fun time. From seeing our event start with like 220-ish people, running a 2-day event out of Iron Bridge CrossFit in Charleston, to where we are today, to where we're able to rent out an entire convention center in Charleston and then some additional space. Just really excited and really grateful that the community trusts us to put on an event that you guys can be proud to be part of. And ultimately, that is our goal. Our goal is to create memorable experiences, or help you guys create memorable experiences. So every time we go into a season, our goal is to try to, hey, how do we make the season better? How do we say, hey, we did a really good job last year, but let's see if we can raise the bar even higher the following year. So this year, that's our challenge, and we have some ideas and things that we're looking to do to increase that experience this season. A couple of which that I'll give you guys some insight into is, in 3 weeks, I'll be meeting down with some folks down at the Charleston Convention Centers. One of the things that we're looking at doing is increasing the AV, and what I mean by that is the sound and visual aspects of the event in February. So we're looking at bringing in video boards that'll be in and around the competition floor, expanding the sound, the speakers and the sound systems we use to create a really cool experience. Another thing is, I think last year we added those massive bleachers to continue to make this arena feel. Well, we're adding a third one this year, and it's going to create a ton of seating opportunity, because last year I think we maxed out. Those bleachers are getting pretty full, and they seat like 400 people. So we're gonna have a seating capacity of probably close to 2,000 this year, along with, obviously, we always try to get you guys as close to the action as possible up against the barricade, so we'll continue to have that as well. So those are some of the things we're working through. We have a lot more, but I just want to touch on those because those are some of the experiences that you'll see and feel in February. And like I said, we are 20 days away from the start of the competition season. And what we're going to do, and we've done this since we started the qualifiers, we're going to continue to travel around different areas of the FOTC community. This year, we're going to kick off the qualifier at Iron Bridge CrossFit. Kind of sentimental, right? I talked a little bit earlier about, hey, this is where Fittest of the Coast started. Many years ago at that gym basically allowed us to use their facility, and their owners, Donnie and Shannon McDaniel, they said, hey, we trust you. We'll let you use our facility to help your event get started, and look where we are now. So we're gonna go back there, and I'm really excited for that. There's some Anthony and Jackie Vasquez. They are they are running the gym, and they're fantastic folks as well. Anthony actually won our event the first year we ever had it. He recently competed at the Masters CrossFit Games in the 35 to 39 division. So kind of cool there to see that growth as well from them. So excited to be down there. Then the next week, we're taking the longest trip we've ever taken for a qualifier. We're going up to Virginia Beach, Virginia, and we're going to Virginia Beach Athletics. So that's going to be a fun trip. It's going to be a long journey up there for us, but we're excited because we know a ton of people come from Virginia to our event. So we're excited to get into Virginia for the first time. That community seems really excited for that trip. The guys are not as excited to be in a car that long, but we're gonna have some fun along the way. After that, we're going to be going to North Carolina, CrossFit Bohica. This gym seems really excited to get to that gym as well. One of the things I love most about the Coastal Qualifier is the ability for our team to go and visit all these different gyms. I think we've visited 20 plus gyms now over the course of this journey. And it's always just so much fun because you get to see how other gyms do things. You get to see different culture or gym cultures. And then we get to hang out with the folks that make up the FOTC community in more intimate ways. So it's a lot of fun. Then the last week, we are heading to we're heading up to the upstate of South Carolina. Second time we've made our way to that part of the state, and we're going to CrossFit Taylor's. So really excited about getting to go up to that gym community. Seems like some great people up there. So excited for our journeys. During the qualifier, like we've done every year, we're gonna do a live show. It'll be on our YouTube channel, and we'll bring on some guests. We'll give you guys updates. We'll announce the workouts. And then after the broadcast, that gym will have some folks doing the workout. We'll create some cool media, showcase those athletes in a fun way. But it'll be a great time. And actually, forgot to say, when we go to Ironbridge, if you're from Charleston or nearby Charleston, Jackie and Anthony have actually said, hey, we want to open up our gym and invite anybody to come show up. So because of that, and because Charleston is such a special community for us, the Charleston CrossFit community has opened its arms to Fittest of the Coast, supported our event, and just been an amazing integral part of the success of Fittest of the Coast. Is that we want to, what we're going to do is we're going to throw a party for anybody there at Ironbridge that wants to come and hang out Thursday, October 3rd. We're gonna have, we're gonna get some drinks, some beer. We're gonna get some food. We're gonna cater it. There's gonna be just a great time, a great atmosphere. So if you're in the Charleston area, I highly encourage you to come out. We'd love to just hang out and just get to spend some time with people. During the event in February, it's always just nuts because we're running around like crazy. So you get to talk to folks, you get to hang out with people, but not like during the qualifier where there's not the urgency in the day quite like it is when we run the event. So I'd encourage you to come out and hang out. We're gonna have a great time. And then a couple other things just want to talk about and give you guys some information on. Always a big question here is, can I register for more than one division in the Coastal Qualifier? The simple answer is yes, you can. So what I mean by that is if you want to register for as an individual and then also as a team, on a team, you can do that. And if you were to qualify for both, you could then compete in both divisions at our event in February. The way we set up our schedule allows for that. We have quite a few people that do that. The other benefit of that is it's going to double your chances of earning a qualifying spot, right? So now you have the individual option and then you have the team option. And then the workouts are the exact same. And if you've been in our event for a number of years, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're new, this is what I mean. So let's say we announce a workout and the workout is Fran. You complete Fran in 4 minutes. Well, then your teammate would also complete Fran, and let's say that your teammate completes that workout in 3 minutes. Then you would enter your scores together, teammate A 4 minutes, teammate B 3 minutes. The system would combine your scores, making your team score 7 minutes, and that is how your score would show on the leaderboard. And then you would also, if you were competing as an individual, submit your score as 4 minutes, and you would be 4 minutes on the individual leaderboard. So the idea is we want to try to keep it as simple as possible for you. And that simple narrative is going to be a good segue to the next thing I want to talk about. I want to give you a little insight into our qualifier workouts this year. So our whole intent with our qualifier workouts is, again, to keep the process as simple as possible. All right, we're not trying to give you all these crazy pieces of equipment you need to use. We're not trying to make you, if you're at a gym, one thing we're gonna do this year is not have to set up a bunch of different tape lines, measure things out as frequently. The goal is to keep it simple, okay? And our intent when we program these workouts is, first and foremost, we're testing for capacity, okay? Our goal here is we're not going to do overly complex workouts We're not going to be doing overly complex movements. We are going to be putting a premium on intensity and capacity that you have as an athlete. Now you're going to get all the different you're going to have different modalities. You're going to you're going to see monostructural movements. You're going to see weightlifting movements. You're going to see gymnastics movements. You're going to see all that. But we're putting a premium on intensity and capacity this year in the qualifier. From there, just like we always do, once you make it to the big show, you'll see the workouts kind of change more into a real, what you would want to see in an in-person competition, where we're programming with the idea, hey, we want the workout to be fun, but we also want it to test different time domains, different movements, put a premium on different movements. But at its core, we're also trying to put on a show for you and those in attendance, because we want to be able to make sure that you feel like you're actually racing people on the competition floor versus not blindly working out. So like we always try to program workouts where you're moving up the floor, you see progressions, you're able to understand where you are. So we're gonna have some great workouts this year and really excited about that. I think last year we programmed bench press for the first time, which was a lot of fun. We have some new stuff this year that we're gonna put in this year. Always trying to keep it fresh, so really excited about that. But yeah, it's going to be a great season. A couple other things just want to talk about is workout recording, right, during the qualifier. That's a big question as well. While recording a workout is not required to submit your score, record your workout and have it and submit it. And what I mean by that is there's some folks that, to be honest with you, they just don't really care if they qualify or not. They're doing this more for fun, and we understand that. So that's why we say it's not required. But if you are planning to earn a spot, record your workout, and have that video at your disposal. And we've joined and worked with WodProof this year to be our official scoring partner. This year, all the workouts will be programmed within WodProof. We're gonna send out links, so all you need to do is download the WodProof. You'll pick the event, Fittest of the Coast, Coastal Qualifier, and each week that workout will populate within the WodProof app, and you'll have a timer set specifically for you. You'll just hit the red button, and you'll be good to go. The great thing about that is, I think you saw in our equipment list that we are, one of the pieces of equipment you'll need is a Concept 2 rower. Yes, spoiler alert, there will be rowing in a workout. Well, if you use the WodProof app, rather than have to worry about showing the screen in your video, it is going to sync up with your Concept 2 rower to allow those metrics to show on the screen for you automatically. It's a big plus. The other aspects of WodProof, why I encourage you to use this recording app versus any other one, is it links directly to Competition Corner, our scoring software provider. So when you submit your score, it'll just automatically upload to your profile. So every year we end up having to email folks, hey, send us your video, and it's just a pain and a hassle. Well, if you use WodProof, it'll automatically link to your Competition Corner profile and your score you submit. That's a big benefit. The other benefit too is that it also, if you're big onto social media, it'll create a highlight reel of your workout, cut it up for you, and you can post it on social media. So that's pretty nice as well. So use WodProof. We'll put links. There's going to be a link in the description of this video. We'll have links on our website. We'll have links in our Instagram profile to allow you to be successful this season. Well, guys, that's it. It's going to be one other thing. This is another big question we get that I want to make sure you're aware of, is the leaderboard. So we do a blind leaderboard every week. That way, you can't cheat. You can't make up a score and then try to cheat your way to the top. So the leaderboard will be blind every week. You will not be able to see anybody's scores until Thursday. So scores every week are due Tuesday by 9 p.m. That leaderboard will not populate until Thursday by, at the latest, noon. There's two reasons. One, I told you before, it helps us make sure people aren't cheating and cherry picking their times. But the other reason is, frankly, there's a lot of you guys who cannot submit a score correctly and you do it incorrectly, which then jacks up the leaderboard. So we spend the better part of a day cleaning up the leaderboard so that way it is as accurate as possible when it goes live. There's nothing worse than seeing a leaderboard populate and then you seeing yourself jump up and down a lot because things are getting changed. So our goal is to make sure that that leaderboard is as accurate as possible when it goes live. So scores will be due each week by 9 p.m. Thursday or Tuesday night, and then the leaderboard will populate with that week's scores by Thursday at noon. So that's it, guys. Excited for this year. Continue to try to give you guys more updates as we go. But yeah, we're excited. Let's get after it.